Good morning everyone, my name is Paul, this is Cosy and welcome to this week's episode. We need to come up with a creative name for these series of episodes, don't we? We have no idea. If you've got an idea what we think we could call this, then leave a comment below. Something like This Week at Cosy, although that's kind of taken by someone else. Cosy Weekly, that kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, hope your lockdown haircut is looking just as fresh as mine. It's amazing what the little things you take for granted and then instantly miss when they're taken away from you. I think there's a bit of a lesson to learn there, isn't there, for everyone? You know, no matter, there will be things you take for granted. Don't take them for granted, because when they're taken away from you, you will dearly miss them. Even something as small as being able to get your hair cut for videos such as this. Anyway, this week is a really busy one. We're in nice and early as always, Tamer and myself. There's lots going on, lots of deliveries happen this week, and that might not sound like a huge task, but it is when you're in a tiny little unit waiting for the keys for your much larger unit, and you've got to fit all the stock in here or in the two 20-foot containers we got, which is not, well, it's fine, you know, it's space, but it's not ideal at all. You know, what we don't want to be doing is taking, you know, 3 1-ton pallets over there, because that's just a waste of time and effort, basically. So yeah, we're not going to be doing that. But anyway, you can follow us around this week and we'll show you what we're up to. So the rest of the team aren't in yet because it's still rather early, but Tamer's getting set up for the day. What are you up to today?
Hi everybody, I am doing lots of product testing at the moment. As you know, we test lots and lots of all of our scents and all of our products vigorously before they get launched, and that is my job. My role is to produce and test all of our product, all our scents and our wax melts, our candles, and new exciting scents and lots of new exciting products as well.
So you've got some testing to do today, haven't you?
I have lots of testing to do. Our wax vats that we've got here, Paul will show you, all 4 of them. They're booked out every day for restocking and things like that, and our VOP. So I'm not able to use them, so I have to go back to our absolute roots with our little stove and my little 1 litre pot, which I'm very much remember going back doing that at home.
That's where we started, wasn't it? One of those.
And my little tiny metal jug as well.
Yeah. So today we've got some wax melting candles. And we're also we're working on lots of other products, aren't we?
We have some really exciting products. I'm going to be making some room sprays today and various scents to test out, which is all very exciting. So I'll show you the process when I'm ready.
We love reading the comments in these videos on YouTube. This is still a tiny little channel. We originally started this just to act as a diary for us, actually, as we sort of grow the business, things we can look back on. But yeah, we're starting to get a few more interested people, a few more subscribers, and lots more interaction as well. You guys are asking us questions, which we love, and we try to answer them if we can. One person during the week sort of asked us, or said to us, why don't you get yourselves a videographer? That's actually something we've been thinking about a lot, because not only for these videos here, like this, where as you can see, I'm just holding this mobile phone in front of my face with my arm, but there's loads of other content we want to create as well around sort of how-to videos, scent spotlights, all that kind of stuff. So I mean, if you know anyone that's in Suffolk, Ipswich, that's a budding videographer, then please do get in touch with us, because we would absolutely love to have a chat with them and see what they can do. It'll be a lot more, I mean, at the moment we're in this one room, so it's not overly exciting what can be produced. But when we're in a new place where there's multiple rooms, it's much bigger, there'll be dedicated areas for studio and all sorts, which we think is all rather exciting. So yeah, if you know anyone, please get in touch. Okay everyone, I'm in the office. Yesterday we had a really interesting meeting, Tamer and I, with a charity organisation that's really sort of near and dear to our hearts. And basically we wanted to see how we could potentially work together. What we would love to do is produce a product that we can sell, that they take a percentage of, that we donate a percentage of the sales to this particular charity. The charity is the Miscarriage Association, which is near and dear to Tamara and I's hearts for reasons I'm sure you can imagine. And yeah, we just feel that there's something that we could do that could help raise money and raise awareness for this kind of thing. Now, in October, every October, there's the Wave of Light campaign, which is where people light candles in memory of miscarriage, babies that were lost during pregnancy, or young babies that were born. So we wanted to try and do our best, really, to see what we can do to just help and show some support. So yeah, the meeting was really productive yesterday. We've still got things to do in terms of the commercials aspect, but hopefully we can move forward with that. But yeah, the obvious thing for us is we produce a really nice candle, which people can buy, knowing that they're donating money to a really good cause. Yeah, and last year, when Tom Moore, Captain Sir Tom Moore, was doing his 100 laps around the garden, bless him, unfortunately, today's Thursday, so we had the news a couple of days ago that he sadly passed away, which is, a real shame, how selfless he was. But yeah, his campaign, we did a similar type thing, which was only for a weekend, where we sold a product, and 100% of the proceeds went to his campaign, and it was £9,000 we managed to raise that weekend. So yeah, we'd love to do something for this charity, and that's what we're going to be working on. So hopefully you can follow us on the progression of that as well.
As you know, I am busy creating lots of new products, and here this morning I have made my first batch of room sprays. Now, these are absolutely gorgeous scents. We have 5 of our top selling scents that we've made small batches of, as you can see, so we can take them home and thoroughly test them, as we do with all of our products, and then we can rate them and check how well they last.
What a lovely day we've got here today. It's really nice, really mild as well compared to how it's been recently, with obviously being winter and everything. Anyway, I'm not sure, some of you may or may not know, but there's a huge issue around the UK at the moment with regards to packaging supplies, all that kind of stuff. Just the lack thereof. Because the reason for this is because recycling, basically, during lockdown last year, everyone was ordering more online, which meant that lots more people were ordering boxes. There's boxes being sent out, and because of the lockdown not being allowed out or anything, people weren't disposing of the boxes properly. They were keeping them in their garages or storing them in their house, and they just weren't being recycled. And therefore, because of that, there's not enough cardboard in the UK sawmills. So that's having a knock-on effect, which is not ideal. But it's not just that either, it's also all sorts of products and things. For example, this is what we've got here is 28,000 of our plastic Cosy pods, empty Cosy pods. We've been waiting for these since December, and basically we've been waiting so long that we're completely out, especially with the lids. And so this has turned out really well, because if I show you, we'll go back into the unit and I'll show you what they've been up to. Now, normally we like to keep these shelves up the top here completely full of our products, because that means we can get orders out nice and quick. And as you can see, some of these they're still getting low, but some of these are just, quite a lot of them are just completely empty, simply because we ran out of the packaging. So what we've been doing is pouring really small batches without any lids on, waiting for the lids to arrive. Which they've done now. So you are now going around and get them all stickered up and lidded up, aren't you?
We have lots and lots and lots of lids.
It's been a right challenge, this has, hasn't it?
Oh, it really has. If it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it, at the moment?
So yeah, luckily we've got them now, which means that we can plough on and get everything stocked up, which means that we can get orders out very quickly. I mean, the guys are doing really well at the moment. We're right up to date with orders, and we're getting them out almost instantly at the moment. But yeah, as you can see, it's just one of those challenges that we have to face. And the next challenge is wax. For the same reasons mentioned before, there's a huge wax shortage. But what we've managed to do is we've managed to get accounts with some of the biggest UK distributors and manufacturers of wax, which means that we have a nice steady supply coming in, which will keep us going for quite some time. And we've arranged for a supply of, I think it's about 5 or 5.5 tons a month for the next couple of months, which we can then increase as and when needed. So yeah, it's always a challenge doing these kind of things, but it's good, you know, we'll get there. Nice and early, 6:30. Today's Friday, and we are at the storage containers because we have a van which is rather full.
Very full.
This is all just leftover Christmas stuff, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and we need the space now. We're going to store it in our storage container.
Yeah, so all of this needs to go, you can't see that at all, can you? But in there.
It's very dark in there.
Needs to go in there. So that's what we're going to do, and then we are going to be heading straight to the unit, straight to the factory, Cosy HQ. First thing, because it's Friday, we want to catch up and get ahead for the weekend. So it's going to be a busy one.
It is. Yes, finally, part of our wax order has arrived. We have got 4 pallets ordered, but we've only got 2 at the moment, so it's only part of the delivery. So now it's a long process of getting it off the lorry, getting it up, and then we have to get it right to the top of the warehouse, right at the back there. So as you can imagine, we've got to move everything, so that's a mission in itself, as well as the other pallets of packaging we have, and lots and lots going on. Oh, are you feeling a bit better now?
Finally got some wax delivered, haven't we?
Yes, we got some.
Got some, not all of it. But, yeah, it's some, isn't it? To keep us tied over. I mean, we have got quite a lot already,
but we don't want to get low, do we?
We don't want to get too low, because a wax smell candle company without any wax is not ideal, is it?
No, we don't want to go there. Luckily, the delivery company knows us very well and knows our situation with being at the end of a dead-end road. So our delivery driver's a regular one, this man, and he always gets a smaller lorry so he could get down the road. Otherwise, right up the top of the road there, me and Paul have to go up with the pallet truck and wheel it down, which, as you can imagine, at, you know, almost a ton a pallet is definitely skip the gym day. Here he comes.
4 pallets that we have had on delivery, sorry, on order since the 1st of December. That's when we ordered these 4 pallets. And only 1.5 pallets are being delivered today, which goes to show what the wax shortage is like at the moment. But they're catching up now, and we've got the rest of it arriving next week. Then after that, we should just have regular deliveries.
Yep, get back to normal.
Which will help us keep on top of things.
It will.
There we go, we've got some wax.
And Willow signed for the pallets, did she?
Willow's happy with the wax as well.
Yeah.
So today was going really well. We've had our wax delivery, we've had other deliveries that we're waiting for, we're getting things topped up, we're getting orders ready to go. But yeah, another little spanner in the works, as tends to happen quite often these days, is our shipping system that we use to dispatch orders it is not working. Basically, we use a system called ShipStation, which is if you use that system, you'll know it's a very popular platform to use, and that basically what that does is it draws in all of your orders from all your different channels and allows you to print and process shipping labels, basically, simple as that. But yeah, there's an issue with that at the moment. So everyone who uses raw mail through ShipStation are having those issues today. Basically what that means is we can't actually dispatch any orders at the moment. So the team are currently getting all of the orders together in the boxes, in the packaging as best they can, but we can't actually dispatch them. So hopefully that's sorted out shortly, so we can actually start getting some orders out to you guys. So I'm now back at the containers, and I've decided to bring Willow along with me. Willow, just so she can get a bit of fresh air. Yeah, we had another bunch of deliveries today, and as you can see, the van is completely full of boxes. I've got 2 trips to do like this today, and as you can see, this container, if I go in here, you'll see it's just completely full of packaging and things. So yeah, I've got that. Everything in that van needs to go onto this container, and then I've got a container onto this pallet inside this container, and then I've got to go back and do the same again. Roll on till we get that new place, because I won't have to do this anymore. I realised that during this vlog, during this video, we've actually spoken to you about a number of problems that we're facing and things like that. I absolutely don't want this to come across as a very negative video or anything like that, or as if we're moaning and all that kind of stuff, because that's absolutely not the case. You know, yeah, there's snags and things that happen along the way, but I want to, you know, the whole point of doing these videos is to document everything for us to look at later in life, and also for you guys to see what actually goes on behind running a small company such as ours. So yeah, I'm absolutely not complaining about anything. I just wouldn't do that anyway, because you know, I'm very thankful. You know, at the end of the day, I get to come to work with Tamer and Willow every day. We've got a team of people and we're building a brand here. So everything to be thankful for, which I am. But yeah, there are a few challenges along the way that need to be dealt with, shall we say. Load 1 is done. And Willow enjoys it in here as well, doesn't she? Where is she? There she is. So that's it for this week's video, everybody. Yeah, it's been a busy one. It's Friday afternoon. We're now sort of finishing off the orders for the day to get them sent out with the postie when he arrives shortly. But other than that, we thanks a lot for watching. Please make sure you subscribe and do all the other things you are asked to do when you typically watch videos on YouTube. And yeah, thanks everyone. Any comments at all, any questions, leave them below and we will get back to you.
Thank you all for watching, everybody.